Are we live? Okay guys, welcome back to another episode of Deviant Poetry. It is your host, Chen from Word of Chen. That's my page in the background. And the journal lies because I haven't updated it yet. Before I start this video, I'm just going to do a few announcements. We have On the Writer Gang reached 40 members. I think we actually have more, but I think it's 40 members so far, so really proud of that after our first week. That's 40 new talented writers, so hopefully you guys will all continue sharing your work and giving me awesome stuff to read out. We've also done our first round of just excuse me, having a look-see at who's actually been sharing our videos. And once again, we're not actually going to stop reading your stuff, but remember that it is a share for share, and if you do get read, we would appreciate it if you share one video other than the reading video. And the reason for that is that when my channel gets advertised and it gets known, it's not just me that benefits, it's basically everyone that I've read before, because usually people aren't just going to stop at one video, they usually check out what else the channel has to offer. So that is the reason why the share for share works. And even if you have just like 2 watchers, you never know. One of those 2 might be connected to another 10, and that's how a network grows. So if you've got the chance, and if you have been read, we would really appreciate it if you just shared one video other than the reading video. But of course, please do share the reading video as well, because that's where you get read. And of course, it also helps to showcase other artists. So yeah, just try to encourage people to watch the video. Okay, that said, oh yeah, one more thing. I did have a really epic thing to do, because somebody responded to one of the poems that I posted 2 days back, was 1 day back. And I was going to read it today at the very end, like sort of this epic back and forth kind of thing, but due to some technical issues, and basically also because we have a schedule of who we're reading, we've decided on 7 other poets first, and that epic one is actually going to be read in the next video. Okay, so I've rambled on for long enough. Now I'm going to take you right into the poetry. We've got 7 new poets. Their tabs have been up there for a while. So we're going to get to the first one really soon. Is there anything else that I have to do? No, I don't, so let's get right into the readings. Now, the first poem that I've got here is X, which is the Roman numeral for 10, by Swan Song. And I'm going to read it for you now. You ready? She is a butterfly, wing beats, wearing a mask of sunrise smiles to cover uncertainty, and holes they burn through her chest. What she wants are answers to the questions they gave her without permission. The word why lingers between the cracks of her fingertips, at the edge of her eyelashes, when each diamond falls to the dust below. Now that, and of course at the end, some questions have no answers. So that was X by Swan Song. I found it to be a really good poem. I thought it was very emotional as well. And the question of why is something we always ask ourselves. Like, I've always asked myself why, but sometimes the answers take a little bit of time to come through. So once again, that was X by Swan Song. Link is in the description. Please do check this person out. Let me do my gender check. This person is Ash from the United Kingdom, and they haven't shown a gender, so this person's page. Go check them out. Okay, next is Leaving by Curls and Yelling. And is this is a lady from the United States, so it's her page. Definitely got to go check this out. Just got to excuse me for coughing. I'm still recovering, and I recover really slowly because I've got very weak lungs. So I know you hear me being very energetic on the poems, but I actually have really weak lungs. So yeah, you're going to have to forgive me for that. Anyway, let's get into it. Are you ready? All my friends' tears on my shoulders, all your expectations on my back, old black dresses with double-digit tags, new pillowcases, and full trash bags. My words are empty next to your dry sobs, your crumpled expression, my leaving. These clothes, these books, these walls, those hands, those arms, this heart here. You only see my tears when they're blurring the ink on the letter I left at your door. My mind is packed up in cardboard boxes, hidden under the bed at my home. I fell to pieces in your arms tonight. We couldn't stay strong any longer. Because even though we could see the pain holding us all down to the dinner table, you cried into my hair, and I broke. So this was a very sad, very emotional piece. Also quite recent. This was Leaving by Curls and Yelling. Definitely have to check out her page. Link, description. And now we're going to move on to the next poet. Okay, this poem is called My Place Among the Fantasies by J.C. Solis01. Let me check their gender. Okay, 20, male, United States, Justin. Alright, so you've got to go check out Justin's page. The link is in the description. And you can call him JC or Justin if you want to become friends. That's what it says down there. Okay, ready? I write word after word, and the fantasy comes to life. The people I have created, the stories I gave birth, alive and vividly flowing at the transcendence of each word. At the swinging of my pencil, at the strokes of the keyboard, I wonder if these stories can be a place for my heart's content, where I can be able to roam free, away from the droll of every day, to live a life so beautiful in a world far apart, away from this life and the pain of the coming days. So here I fill these pages as my imagination makes wonders, for here I am present, as I witness my inventions take hold and grow strong, and become a piece of art divine. Yet I wonder if it's possible to live these stories I gave birth, to feel what my characters feel, to see life through their eyes, beyond this plane of existence. These stories that never were, and never meant to be, only in the setting of each word and what every word means. I wonder to the reasons to why I write these words down. If I can't live these fantasies, these lies I've written on paper, these stories remain dead and my heart turns forlorn as I fall back to reality and realize that all my work is all separate from my life. As I put down my pencil and end my keyboard strokes at the realization that I will never escape my place among the fantasies. And that was My Place Among the Fantasies by JC Solace01, JC. And I'm just going to comment something here. As somebody who does fantasy as well, yeah, I've never lived the stories of guardsmen, saying, "Sir, we're under attack, we're all going to die." Now, I've never lived those stories. Well, actually, I've been in the army, but I've never lived those stories. But as authors, we bring characters to life because our imagination is so powerful and so vivid that we feel and think about the characters that we see either in our dreams or just, when we're just imagining something. Sometimes we can just sit down and that amazing fantasy rushes through your head and you have to write down. So I think that's what makes an author special. That's what makes a writer special. And that's what makes a poet special. So we bring all these words to life. All right, moving on. We have Madhouse by Frosted Queen. You ready for this? Welcome to the madhouse. You live in your own perfect little world, but deep down you wish you could escape. Come find me at the bottom of the sea. In a dark corner of a velvet melody, we won't be sacrificed for society's delight. We'll rise time and time again. We'll stand tall and proud, like hauntingly beautiful ruins, unique, mysterious, enigmatic. Like diamonds, we're built to last, to shine bright in the shadows and light. After so long, my eyes are finally dry and new. I choose myself, and the stars roared in triumph. Put yourself first in this madhouse we call life, and you'll see that one day, maybe even tonight, you'll be all right. That was Madhouse by the Frosted Queen. Let me check their gender, just to be sure. Ivana T, 20 years old, female from Croatia, so it is her page. You have to check it out. And she has started a donation pool. Yay! So you can drop by there as well. That was our fourth poet. Now we move on to the fifth. Should I take a drink of water? Nah, later. Okay, this is Poetry Rose by Decadent Deedly. She's actually like extended decadent deadly, so that's pretty cool. Her name is Dee Paulson. Oh, excuse me. There's no gender there, so it's Dee Paulson. Not sure if male or female, but it's all right. Dee Paulson. You can check out their page. Link will be in the description of the video. And this is Poetry Woes. You ready? I wish I could write in such a way where the starlight that burns the back of my eyes could burst out and flood my pages. With gold and silver letters worthy of medals, where the thorns in my head could unwrap themselves, and instead of killing me slowly, they could form letters and paragraphs on papers made of leaves. And I wouldn't spend my days on old swing sets that creak out the latest gossip, waiting for the perfect words to appear. I could spend my days trying to wipe away the tears tattooed on my cheeks and the blood in the corner of my eyes. Because I spent last night trying to go blind, hoping it would take away from my writer's block. I just want my universe to spill out onto a page, and my woes to explain themselves in words. And that was Poetry Woes by Decadent Deedly. I love that. And this one was about writer's block. I'm actually going to make a comment on that. Excuse me. Regarding writer's block, I've had it many times in my life, but recently one of the things that I found out was so good for it is just participating in really short prompts. And Twitter has a whole slew of these. If you actually go to my page, you can check out all the different poems I've done on just these little prompts. They just take, I mean, you try to write poetry in 140 characters, it's a serious challenge, but there's so many prompts you can use, so many simple ideas that you can help yourself to, and it just really helps you get over writer's block. If you ever feel that, oh, I can't write today, definitely you can find something there to write about. And you can also encounter things about Justin Bieber deactivating his Instagram, which is trending today. And I've been advertising our group in that for some reason. Oh god, I'm evil. Okay. This one is Mirror Mirror by The Raven's Apprentice. And I don't know why I did that accent. I think I'm just trying to entertain you guys. Alright, this is The Raven's Apprentice, Deviant Smith, 21 female from the United States. So it is her page, and you should consult her manual for Raising the Dead for Dummies. And that is a very attractive looking necromancer. And she's also done something. Oh god, I love crazy chicks. Crazy chicks are awesome. Total yandere expression there. That's nice. Alright, so this is Mirror Mirror by The Raven's Apprentice. And I think I'll do an accent for this one. Mirror, mirror on the wall, what is the most frightening thing of all? Is it the candle's twitching gaze, just barely piercing the shroud of night, or the pale, rotted face illuminated by the fire's light? What of long ropes of shadow that lay coiled like inky snakes upon the floor? What of demon's visage lurking just beyond yon glass door? A doppelganger's hateful gaze dwelling deep within, seeking freedom from your reflective skin. O pale spectre, whose piercing wail announced thy presence, after the third and final call, the light did all but erase the essence of the monster lurking just beyond the one-way window on the wall. Devil's door and dead man's window, just two of the many names given unto you, O ancient sheet of glass and unblinking watery eye, watching me from between your parted hairs of brass. O mirror, become a beacon by moonlight, and attract every shade to your beckoning siren's call. For you, O mirror on the wall, are the most frightening thing of all. And that was Mirror Mirror by The Raven's Apprentice. I can see Maldictus commented on this 3 days ago. Maldictus, the beard man. You know I got you. Shout out to Maldictus right there. Okay. So, the last poem is Dark by Lunara TDQ. Lunara. Heroes of the Storm. I really gotta play that again as soon as I'm done with Path of the Exile. So she is a lady from the United States, Lunara Hunter. you have to check her page out. The link will be in the description, of course. And here we are, our last poem of the day. I don't know why my hands just start clicking on things. I'm sorry. I'm weird. Okay. You guys ready? I lie awake and alone in the night. No stars or moon here to give light. Pure dark caresses and embraces me. From light's worry and care I am free. Night stills all with its sweet kiss. The blackness and quiet bring me bliss. No sights and only the softest sound. All is peace with only sleepers around. Dark and isolation does not need to be a fright. So calm and sweet, I nearly fear the coming light. So, that was Dark by Lunara TDQ. This one is kind of hitting close to home because, you know, some people are night owls, and if I could, I would be one as well, but then again, I'm also afraid of the dark. And if you know Iron Maiden, you probably start singing Fear of the Dark for me right there. But that is our last poem for today. So our 7 poets, I'm just going to run through them. X by Swan Song. Leaving by Curls and Yelling. My Place Among the Fantasies by JC. Madhouse by the Frosted Queen. Poetry Woes by Decadent Deedly. Mirror Mirror by The Raven's Apprentice, shout out to Maldictus, and Dark by Lunara TDQ. So thank you very much to our 7 poets who have submitted your work in or have had your work requested. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to read your works. I hope my voice did them justice. I'm still recovering from my cough, but I aim to be determined when I read. Alright, so that's it for me today. Next video is in 2 days. I hope you guys will join us. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, please do like it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And be sure to catch my gaming video tomorrow because it's going to be really funny. And you can come and laugh at all my gaming videos because that's what I do. Alright, I don't think there's anything else. I've already told you to do all those YouTubey things, such as, alright, and do share the video. That's the most important thing. Don't forget it. You can show it on Facebook. You can show it on Deviant Art. It doesn't matter where. Just share it, this video, and at least one other, because that's how we get known. That's how we spread. And when we get known, we all stand together as one. Yeah, I'm trying to be Artanis, but I didn't succeed. Okay, so that's it for me today, and I will see you on the next one. 2 days.